Yeah. It's like, well, Archie, when's my turn? That's a big one.
Yeah, it's like 17 pounds.
So Kaylee noticed the other day that there's a little spot on her tail. It seems swollen, and if you squeeze it, she's upset.
Okay.
If that, we look after their health until they're fixed anyways.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't go down, I'm gonna say in the next week or so,
Yeah.
and it's still painful for her,
Yeah.
then we would get it checked by a vet.
Okay.
I don't know how much they could do. It doesn't feel broken because it's not off. They might give her some pain meds if it doesn't resolve. Or if you see any, if she's not eating or acting lethargic and it seems like it's something more than just that, things like that, certainly let me know and we would just get her into the vet. But everything else is normal.
Yeah.
So right now we're not too concerned, but if it doesn't resolve, we would want a vet to check out.
Oh yeah.
Seems curious.
What's that?
She's not shy, is she?
No, she's not.
No,
She's the more confident one.
Yeah, seems pretty cool. Should go on right by it.
Pretty brave. And I did get your e-transfer. I haven't accepted it yet just because I've just been whizzing through emails real quick, and I will.
No, that's no problem.
So on the back of your copy is going to have her health record.
Okay.
To date.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
She didn't send it.
Nope, just looking around. Is this one of your cat?
Yeah, that's Jack.
Pretty. Sweetheart cone.
Not that I know of. It would be fun to have his DNA tested, but that's kind of
Boy.
expensive.
Yeah.
Like $100 to know what breed he is, and it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah. She's pretty.
Well, very pretty boy, aren't you?
So he's had his first vaccine with the FBRCP distemper vaccine, and he's been treated for worms twice.
Okay.
But again, if anything comes up between now and when, I say he, I was just talking about Archie. You know what I mean? She.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anything comes up between now and when she's spayed or any issues with her spay, we would always look after.
What vet do you guys deal with? Is it Island View?
No. There are several around Fredericton that give us a lot of appointments. That's not one of them.
Okay.
We get a lot at Southpaw, a lot at Hometown, and a few at other ones, but the two main ones that give us appointments is Southpaw and Hometown.
Okay.
All
right.
And so when it's time to get her spayed, we'll give you a call and let you know which vet clinic to drop her off at. We make all the arrangements, send all the paperwork, you just drop off and pick up. Drop off is early in the morning, pick up is usually anytime after 3, and we'll give you the instructions. She has to vaccinate before and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We usually get it done between the age of 4 and 5 months.
Yeah.
So you will hear from us because every cat and kitten is in a spreadsheet and everybody gets done.
Yeah.
So we would never miss one.
He actually works next door at a home have.
Oh, okay. That would be
Oh, yeah.
convenient
I
then.
work at PC Girls.
Okay.
As a technician there.
So that would be convenient.
Yeah, I could walk there. My hours are 8 to 5, so you know.
Oh, yeah, because drop off is 7:30 to 8:30. So yeah. Okay. I just need to find your question. Your questionnaire is old. Yeah, it is. Well, older. From
Yeah, it is.
2017.
Yeah.
No, I just found it. I knew it was from, not from this spring. Oh, you get it, Betty. Okay, so that's your copy of the contract. Put it in there. And she needs to be inside only. I'm sure
Yeah.
Serena went over that with you through the questionnaire.
Probably like the jungle gym one. Looks cool.
Yeah.
So I'll get you to fill out this, print your name there, read through the pre-neuter spay, and sign and date. Thank you. Hey, Betty. It's your big day. Yeah, it's your big day. Go give your mom a kiss. Oh, what are you doing? So the people who are adopting Alice asked approximately when she would be ready, and I said, well, we're gonna give her a few days after her spay, so I was thinking maybe the Monday after her spay-ish. Okay. Because they're pretty anxious to meet her, to
Yeah.
get her. They've been messaging us.
You're such a lucky girl.
Everybody's anxious to adopt. They're babies. Yeah.
This is the mother
Yes.
of Betty.
Yeah. Doesn't like me very much because I'm always poking and prodding and giving meds and.
There's your pen back.
Thank you. And you gave me an e-transfer, so I'm just gonna write that on here so I remember. So, we've got an adoption tip sheet that I'm just gonna go over with you. So, oh, sorry. In here, there's a sample of food that she's been eating.
Okay.
So they're all Canadian kittens.
Yeah.
So she's free feeding on the kitten dry food, and she needs kitten food until she's a year old.
Yeah.
The dry food, the dry kibble should be high protein, so meat should be the first ingredient. When you mix this with whatever food you're going to buy, put a quarter and 3/4 and half and then a quarter, 3/4. And it should, ideally, it wouldn't anything you get at the grocery store is like eating McDonald's every day. So
Yeah,
ideally it would be something from like
We
It's
do
very
L'Oreal
cool.
or
Yeah.
one of the Nature's Way.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, excellent. And we also recommend wet food every day. Wet food aids in digestion, helps kidney function.
Yeah.
So the can this size, we would use a half a can and we mix it with warm water, make it real soupy.
Yeah.
It just aids in digestion and helps kidney function. The more moisture you get in your diet, the better.
Yeah.
And the wet food can really be anything. It's just a treat to get more moisture in your diet.
Yeah.
The bigger cans, I would use a quarter to a third of the can. And I would mix it in usually equal parts water. If it's a pate, and they typically love the pates. Have you tried one anything other than pate?
They've had some like chunky stuff. Like the stuff they had today had little tiny shrimp in it. It's weird.
Okay.
But they like it, yeah.
Okay. Well, then they'll probably eat just about anything. What else can I tell you? I already told you about their appointment and we look after their health. There's my number if you need it. You have my email, but that's my cell number as well. Do you have other pets at home?
Yes. We
Okay.
have a cat and 2 German Shepherds.
Perfect. Okay. So start her out in a room. Put her food, water, litter box in the room. And you can put, well, you probably don't want to put your cat's food by the door so your dogs will eat it.
Oh, we have baby gate.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I was
sorry.
thinking
It's
it's
gated so the dogs, they're.
because you could one by one. So
separate.
put the cat's food by the door and let your cat eat by the door so it associates positive feelings of eating with that new scent.
Yeah.
And then maybe switch off and put the dog's food by the door and let them do the same. And when everybody's comfortable at the door, the cats aren't hissing and growling anymore.
Yeah.
And she's comfortable in the room. Everybody seems comfortable and curious about what's on the other side of the door. You can bring her out in the carrier. Do that several times until there's no hissing and growling and no issues. And then you can bring her out for supervised visits until everything goes well, and then she can free roam. I would for the first little bit until you're sure what she's going to get into in the rest of the house. Put her back in that room when you're not home.
Yeah.
Make sure that there's no loose screens. Make sure that there's no blind cords hanging down. The hole behind the dryer, she can't get out that. Any little, his cat's
Yeah,
just
any kind of.
chewing on cords, they can get electrocuted. We lost one that way. So just so you know, till you know what she's going to get into and not get into, probably keep her in that room when you're not home. And take your time introducing so everybody's comfortable. I mean, your dogs obviously are comfortable with cats already, but if they play a little rough,
cat
you have to
knows
watch.
Our cat's in charge.
Okay.
They don't.
Well, because she can scratch and that
Yeah.
hurts. Yeah, and she's got extra toes, so
They
she
don't-
can even do more.
I think the dogs don't realize how bigger they are from the cat. They're genuinely when they hiss, they're like
Oh, okay.
they're like
Well, that's a good
they're
thing.
genuinely
Yeah,
kind of stand backish when they hiss. So I mean they'll chase the cat.
Right.
If she runs until they hit the gate and they can't go over.
Right.
They're not allowed to go over that.
Right. So is that the base of her tail?
Yeah, like right there.
Oh yeah, she kind of jumped. So yeah, just keep an eye on that and let me know if you think it's still an issue in a week or so. So I'll put this in your.
Okay.
So there's also in this pamphlet thing, there's $30 worth of coupons and an information booklet.
Alright.
We'll follow up with you, but if you have any issues, you just let me know. And there's Kaylee has.
Well,
Thank you.
toys and things for her, and she's been
She's been using that blanket, so it smells
Okay.
like this.
Okay.
Smells,
Yeah.
so that will give her some comfort. Oh, look at Jack.
I don't think he'll fit in there.
you would try it now.
It's beautiful.
You're so funny, Jack.
I don't think we can take you.
Look at him. he likes the smell of it, or he's wanting his smell on it.
One of the two.
Maybe both.
Because they rub the sides of their face on things that they want their scent
Yes.
to be on. Isn't that?
Well, there, that
how
was
they-
easy.
Okay.
Yes, they do. I have cats that just rub and rub and rub constantly because I have several cats in my house, so they're probably all, I want my scent on that. I don't want any,
Yeah.
Yeah. Territorial.
Yeah. Okay, well, have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for fostering the kitties and
Must
taking
be
care
hard
of
to
them all.
send them all off.
Yeah, it can be a bit hard, but it's the best for them.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so I'll be in touch again about Alice's, but we kind of tentatively said the first of the week after, so that's like not next week, the week after. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Archie.
Give Alice some kisses when she's missing her babies.
Oh, stinker.
Look at him.
He loves to be stretched.
Like you. You're a silly goose.